Hi friends, in this video I'm going to talk about my current nighttime skincare routine. I'll go through my routine step by step. I'll talk about the products that I'm using and why I use them, and if I've noticed any benefits from this skincare routine or the products that I'm using. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into the video. Before we get into the actual routine and the steps and the products I use, I wanted to quickly touch on what I look for from my nighttime skincare routine. And there are three things I look for. First being, I want to cleanse my skin really well. I want to make sure I take all the day off. So all that buildup, all that oil, all the makeup, sunscreen, dirt, I want to make sure I get all of that off and I cleanse my skin really well without stripping my skin, without leaving it dry or tight. Your skin should not feel dry or tight after you wash it. Second thing I look for is to treat any skin issues. So for me, that's mostly fine lines, wrinkles, and if I experience any skin dullness. The third thing I look for is to add moisture into my skin. So I want to make sure I use a really good moisturizer that really adds a lot of hydration and moisture into my skin. So that way overnight my skin stays nice and moisturized. And when I wake up in the morning, it's still plump and lovely looking and moisturized, and it doesn't feel dry or tight. As I'm getting older, I'm noticing that my skin is drier. So I generally like to use a heavier moisturizer for my nighttime skincare routine. Now let's get into the first cleansing product. And the first one is a balm cleanser. This one is by Versed and it's called Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. It is a drugstore brand and it retails for 25 Canadian dollars or 18 US dollars. And it comes in this really cute light pink tub and it has 67 grams or 2.3 ounces of product. Now I do think that this is a bit pricey for a drugstore cleansing balm, but in my opinion, it really works. Now, keep in mind that once you open this product, you have 12 months to use it before it expires. Now, this balm is really scented. It smells like eucalyptus because it has eucalyptus oil in it. And it is a lovely smell and smells like the spa. And at the end of the day, that's a really lovely treat when I use it. But if you are sensitive to scent or have sensitive skin, this might not be a good option for you because the scent is pretty strong. The way I like to use this product is I like to work it in my hands for a couple of seconds before applying it to my face. Once it's on my face, I really work it into my skin for about 30 seconds to make sure I break up all that makeup, sunscreen, dirt, oil, and buildup from my skin. Now you can wet your fingers as well and then work the balm into your skin to just emulsify it a little bit. And then I just go ahead and rinse that off with some lukewarm water. Now let's move on to the second cleansing product, and this one is by La Roche-Posay and it is called Toleriane Caring Wash. This is a non-foaming water-based cleanser. It's non-drying, non-irritating, so it's great for sensitive skin or dry skin. It is fragrance-free, sulfate-free, and it's suitable for sensitive eyes. This cleanser retails for 24 Canadian dollars or 18 US dollars. When I use this Toleriane La Roche-Posay cleanser, I sometimes apply it to my dry skin and wet my fingers and work it into my skin with my wet fingers, or I wet my face first and then add it to my skin and work it into my skin. I found both methods work. I have tried this cleanser on its own when I didn't double cleanse just to see how well it works, and I found that it didn't remove my makeup very well, and there was still a little bit of makeup left behind, but in a double cleansing format, it works really great. Now that my skin is nice and cleansed, I like to go in with a lid wipe. And my eye doctor actually recommended that I use these, not this particular brand, but lid wipes in general. Now, these are a pre-moistened wipe that are individually wrapped, and they are non-irritating and safe to use with contact lenses. The way you're supposed to use these is by taking one of the wipes while it's still in the little pouch and rub the pouch between your hands to form a lather inside the pouch, and then remove it from the pouch and go ahead and use it on your eyes. I also like to take the wipe after I'm done cleansing my eyes and just rub it around my forehead and the sides of my face to make sure I didn't leave any makeup behind there, because I find no matter how well I clean my face, there is always some makeup or dirt left on the sides of my face or by my hairline. Let's move on to the next step, which is treatment-specific products. What I mean by treatment-specific products are products that target specific skin issues. And the product that I use is Retinol. I've been using Retinol for several years now, and I have noticed a huge difference in my skin. My skin looks more plump, it has a more even skin tone, and it feels smoother. And I also noticed that the fine lines between my brows are not as prominent. The retinol I've been using lately is the Pharmacy 1% Vitamin A Retinol Serum. This retails for 75 Canadian dollars at Sephora or 60 US dollars. I have been really enjoying this retinol. I find it's not irritating at all. It hydrates my skin nicely and my skin just looks fresher. Now keep in mind that a little goes a long way with this product. I use about a pump and a half for my face and neck, and I bring whatever is left on my hands down to my chest. Don't forget the chest. As we age, we start to get some wrinkles there, so why not give the skin on our chest some love too? Now let's move on to moisturizer. I have been using the Believe True Cream Moisturizing Balm, and it's almost finished. I did review this moisturizer, I will link it below, but this moisturizer is one of my favorites, especially as a winter moisturizer or if you have dry skin. This is just a beautiful moisturizer. It hydrates, it moisturizes, it helps the skin hold on to moisture and hydration for a long time, and it sets the skin up beautifully for makeup application. I always use my face moisturizer under my eyes and on my eyelids. I don't use eye cream. I think it's overpriced face cream, but that is just my opinion. If you enjoy using eye cream and you notice a difference, by all means, do you and live your best life. Now, a little bit of this moisturizer goes a long way, and I apply it to my face, neck, and chesticles. And now for the last step, vitamin E oil. I have not used vitamin E oil before, so this is a new addition to my routine. The brand of vitamin E oil I use is by Jameson, and it's the 100% pure vitamin E oil. I get it at the drugstore and it retails for 15 Canadian dollars and comes in a 28 milliliter bottle. Now, a little goes a long way, and I cannot stress that enough. You do not have to use a lot. I use a tiny amount on my ring finger and tap that gently around my eyes and on my forehead. You do not want to overuse this product because it can clog pores, cause breakouts, or cause dermatitis, which is irritation or inflammation of the skin. Now, for me, having used this vitamin E oil just for a short period of time, only a few weeks, I have noticed some improvements, some small ones, but I have noticed that wherever I do use it, my skin is more plump, it's more hydrated, it's smoother, and it just looks healthier and a bit fresher. But I've only been using it for a little bit of time, so give me some time, let me use it for a little longer before I can give you my final verdict. But I have not had any sort of issues or reactions to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. That is my current skincare routine. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any other videos you'd like me to make or products you'd like me to review. I love hearing from you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to see what videos I come up with next. See you next time.